Everyone, welcome back to my channel. I'm Jessica, and today I'm on muscle relaxer, so I will try to make sense during this update. But this is my BYOP update. This is Build Your Own Palette. I started this with my friend Dana 2023, I believe, and we are just kind of doing our own thing. Sometimes we are trying to hit pan on things. Sometimes we just bring things in for usage. Sometimes we want to finish some stuff. There really is no hard and fast rules to this. We just kind of work on our eyeshadows. Mostly singles and like depotted shadows. I have a bunch of those. I have them in this magnetic palette that I am working on. And I have mostly stuff that I'm attempting to finish, though I did have one in here that I wanted to hit pan on. And yeah, I'm just kind of doing my thing. So I am going to put a picture on the screen of where this was last update. And this is where I am currently with this palette. Not a ton of changes, but there are some. And I'm going to get the one thing out of the way first. The one shadow that I was attempting to hit pan on, I finally did. I'm going to bring you in close. This is Bare Minerals. It is Banana Smoothie, and you can see I have the pan right there. Hopefully it is showing up on the screen. I am happy to have pan on this. I enjoy the shade, but it is in conflict with some other things that I'm working on. I will eventually get to this to where I want to finish it, and I want to do that when I'm really feeling the shade. And it's just not this year. I've got too many other color palettes that I'm working on. Not like palettes as far as like actual palettes, but different color schemes that I am working on, and it's just not meshing well with those. And I think I just want to put it away for now that I've hit pan, and at some point I will find just what I want to work on that with. I know there's going to be something that will work well with that, and this just isn't it. The ones that I'm working on right now, it's just not meshing well, so it's got pan. It can go back in my drawer for now, and we'll play with that later. So I'm going to move some stuff around in here, and we are going to go over the rest of it now that I have pulled it out. We've got this first one here. I'm going to give you its official name. It is the Coastal Scents Mica Pigment. It is the Aruban Coral Pearl Mica. I always want to get that backwards, but I have definitely expanded the pan on that one. It has gone over more, and it's just a little bit wider all over. I should have a picture on the screen of where this was before, but yeah, I definitely have expanded the pan on that one. I wouldn't say drastically, but it has happened. This next one, this one is the Too Faced Chocolate Bonbons palette, and this is the shade Cotton Candy. I have expanded the pan on this one as well. I had pan on it before, but it was much smaller, so I have continued to work on this one. I do actually have this in my inner corners today. I didn't want something that was too bright because, as you can tell, I'm super casual today, and you know, I didn't want like the blinding inner corner. The next two shades, these are from my Coastal Scents 88 palette. This one I have not used at all. And the blue, I had actually repressed it, and I've already hit pan on it again. I doubt that I will repress this one again because it is extremely thin. So I think I'm just going to continue to work my way around until it is done. My goal is going to be to finish this one by the next update. And I think if I really focus and wear a lot of purples, I can probably do that. I have it on my outer V corner area right now. So yeah, if I'm doing purples, I can definitely make some good progress on that one. Speaking of purples, we've got Ice Ballet here from Coastal Scents. Hopefully you can see that I have pan. I had the most tiny speck of baby pan last time. At least I think I did. I might not have had any pan, but I definitely have pan on there now, and I like the shade. And I'm happy that I'm actually using it again because it sat in this palette for quite some time during the first portion of the year, and like I'm feeling it again. So I'm very happy. And I have a lot of cooler weather clothes that purples go well with. Case in point, we're in the hoodie today. And yeah, so I think I will get a lot more use out of it now. All right, let's see. Let's go on to the bottom row. Going kind of backwards, but sometimes you got to be backwards. This is from the Coastal Scents 88 palette. It has been frankened. I have not touched it since the last update. I haven't touched it at all. This is from the Profusion Eyes Trendsetter palette, is the shade Embark. And I had just a little bit of pan in the corner last time, and I have some nice pan in there now. So yeah, I'm very happy about my progress on that one. I don't think it's going to be done by the next update, but I do think that I will have at least half of this pan done, which would be kind of nice. All right, and the very last shade is going to be this one. It is another Coastal Scents Mica Pigment. This is in Winterveld, and I have expanded the pan on this one. It has moved out and down just a little bit. Again, not super drastic, but it's going in the right direction. And that's really all that I can ask for, is that I make some progress. Because as long as I'm making progress, it'll eventually get done. Some of these, like I said, the teal here and this green, really haven't touched at all, but everything else I have touched and there is visible progress. So it's a win for me. So I have rolled out Bare Minerals Banana Smoothie. Normally what I would do here is roll in a new shadow, whether to hit pan, have a certain number of uses, or maybe even to finish. But because it is October and I have not yet decided fully what I'm going to do with BYOP for next year. I mean, I'm going to continue to do it, but I haven't decided if I'm going to set goals or if I'm going to attempt to finish things. I want to just continue working on what is still in here, see how far I can get with what is left in here, and go from there. Because I have so many projects, so many products that I am working on, I don't want to roll something else in and make it even harder to achieve the goals on the stuff that is already in a project. So it just makes more sense for me to keep it at what we're working on here and just see what I can do. Now, my goals for next update, like I said, I think I can get this blue done. So that is going to be a goal, and I would like to have at least one full half of this finished. Words, I'm having problems processing my thoughts here. I think I can have half of this pan empty, and I think that would be like my major goals. Everything else I want to continue to work on, and I would like to use the green and this Franken teal at least once. I know it's not going to get me very far if I use it only once, but at least I will have some kind of progress on it. I want to make sure I'm using everything at least once each month. That needs to be a goal. I hadn't stated it before because I hadn't really thought about it, but that needs to be a priority to do that. And then these two shades to finish and to hit the halfway mark on. And then we'll see what else I can do with the stuff in this palette. So definitely go check out Dana. She's going to be linked down below. She has is the one that started this with me. Like, we didn't create BYOP as a whole. Lots of people do build your own palette of something, but she is the one that started this project with me when I started doing it in 2023. There are some other people that have joined in here or there, off and on. The ones that I am aware of that are doing it, they're going to be listed down below, so if you want to go check them out, you can. And if you want to jump in on this and join us, then by all means. There's no like official spreadsheet or thing that is going on. We're just doing it, and like I said, I'm going to continue doing it next year as well. I just don't know in what capacity, whether it's going to be goal oriented, like to hit pan or uses, or if I'm going to attempt to finish some things. Could be a combination of, you never know with me, because I know as a general whole throughout my panning next year, I want to really rotate through more of my stuff, but I don't know with this one what I want to do. So we'll just have to wait and see. All right, please don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. And until I see you on my next video, have a beautiful day.